beware. You're in for a scare.
Happy October! Yes! Let me turn. Okay. This took me way too long. Oh no! It's playing again. This took me way too long. Look at this. Oh, okay, it stopped. It took me way too long to set up for that short little thing, okay? I hope it at least made you smile for like 3 seconds. Oh, I'm hyped. It's October. I'm excited. I don't know if I need to fix this camera. I don't know. My computer's set up now. Think that's okay? I don't know. Oh, am I too much on that side? Listen, I'm prepared. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing YouTube for like 11 years. Computer, that's just an open box. I don't have fancy lights or anything. But yeah, happy freaking October. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing okay. We finally got the computer fixed up. He had to use an actual grinder for to be able to fix it. The screws were stripped, and I was like, oh my god, am I even gonna be able to like game on Saturday? Yeah, it was good. I was able to game this Saturday, so I'm happy. I'm sponsored. Well, I'm partnered with Glitch, by the way, if you don't know. I'm drinking the last year flavor, Halloween flavor. It's really good. If you're interested in like some kind of energy drink that actually tastes good and is sugar free and all that, I did a lot of research on them too, okay? And they have cool new Halloween flavors that came out. So if you want to check them out, let me show you real quick. Glitch. I have a 20% off discount code. That's why I'm letting you know if you're looking for something. So, excuse me, I actually drink this stuff. I don't drink it every day, okay? But this, I like the cool. I want to show off the Halloween stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like the pentagram thing that they did behind the picture. Like this. This is cool. I like it. Yeah, my code is literally just my name, Elrenia, all in caps. So they even have little tester packs. It's cheaper for the US. So like, yeah, $10. That's Canadian money, by the way. For 5 pouches. And then you can choose whichever flavor you want to try. So I highly recommend doing that if you know, if you want to see if you like it first. And this cool glow in the dark cup, like, I have this glow in the dark cup from last year. It's pretty badass. But anyways, enough about Glitch. I was just like doing a little promo video from them earlier. So I figured I'd let you guys know, and you know, in case you ever need the code or if you have any questions, let me know. What else? I have a bunch of videos queued up. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of these in one session. I will be honest with you guys. I might just sit here and record because some of them are 12 minutes long-ish. So I'll do what I feel like doing and hanging out with you guys. And then if I don't feel like recording anymore, then I'll just stop, or I'll split it in half or whatever. Since you didn't get to Cabin in the Woods last Friday, I owe you, okay? I owe you. I know how it is, so let's do this. We're gonna be watching stuff from a YouTube channel called Chills. This is just a bunch of random Halloween stuff that I'm doing for fun throughout the week. This Friday, look at me. Listen to me. This Friday, there's for sure gonna be a regular Cabin in the Woods video, but I'm gonna keep, like, hopefully if I have time, making a bunch of cool like Halloween stuff, you know, because October is really special, and it's special to me, and I hope it's special for you guys. By the way, let me go full screen for this. By the way, I see you munching on that Halloween candy. You put it away. You put that candy away. And you give it to me. Okay? Give me the candy. And I won't tell anyone. Alright? make sure you have your Ouija board set up, you got your candles lit, that your windows are wide open to let all the October spirits in, and hopefully we can do something special together on Halloween night, I'm thinking. But enough jibber jabber, let's go on to the video. Let's go on to the video. Hopefully this is recording. Okay, I'm gonna like bring this down just a little bit. It's like crushing my bangs, so like I'm not 20 years old anymore, so okay, Goosebump theme was fun. Let's play. So I'd love to know what scares you guys. Like, for reals, I would love to know what actually really freaks you out. For me, obviously, it's sleep paralysis, but something that I refuse to do is Bloody Mary, okay? I refuse to do it. I will never do it. You can't pay me enough money to ever do it. I will not be around anybody who does it either. I'm terrified of mirrors. At nighttime, I don't have them in my bedroom. I don't know why, but yeah, let me know if you remember by the end of the video or whatever. Start typing it now or write it down or some shit. Like if you have a pen and paper next to you, like me, if you're an old woman. Yes, that counts you too, Clea. You're an old woman like me. Let me know if you don't mind sharing. I love hearing your stories, and it makes me feel closer to people. You know, it's kind of boring out here, so this is how I socialize. Okay, I'm going on again. Let's just watch. So Bloody Mary. I figured we'd start with that because it's spooky as frick. As a frickin' fricker. I just got a scam email. They're like, congratulations, you have won. I'm like, alright. I can't.
Although the legend has a few different variations, most people agree that Bloody Mary is the manifestation of the Queen of England. I strongly suggest you study these videos first and think about the potential consequences of summoning her. A lot of people claim to have never been the same since inviting Bloody Mary into their home, so be careful. Number 11. The Believers. It's Friday the 13th, and unlike most of the other videos on this list, Chris and Jeff actually believe in Bloody Mary. They are prepared to run for their lives the moment they see any trouble. Jeff stands up.
By the way, it's Friday the 13th this week, so just to let you know, if you want to get your rocks out and let them sunbathe in the moon or whatever the hell you want to do, it's this Friday, so.
Outside of the room with a flashlight while Chris goes inside to summon Mary by himself.
Okay.
Oh man, that's kind of creepy. Come on, man, you gotta be. Can you please be in here?
No.
Please.
No.
Chris hesitates for a long time before finally uttering her name 3 times. Nothing happens, that is, until he turns around to leave. That's when Jeff sees something.
I'm serious, I seen something. Did you get that on camera? I don't know. You freaking scared the woman in there.
Jeff says that she was tall and reaching out for him. Some YouTubers say if you slow down a portion of the video, you can see a person facing the wall with their back to the camera. Let me know if you see anything.
Get that on camera.
Number 10.
What? Whoa. I didn't see anything.
Get that on camera.
I mean, I can picture lots of things with my imagination, but I didn't really see anything.
Number 10. See, it's all over. An older brother is trying to show his younger sibling that Bloody Mary is not real. Now the two of them are alone in the bathroom to test this theory out. They say her name 3 times in the dark, and when they turn the lights back on, they mistakenly think they are safe.
See, it's all over. See, that's gonna happen.
Number 9. Now say.
So why was he recording then? He must have been recording to freak out his little brother. Somebody is in on it.
Something. A YouTuber named DX5K doesn't really believe in Bloody Mary, but at the same time, he just can't seem to stop trying to summon her. This is his third try, and it seems to be going as poorly as the other 2 attempts. He gets an idea and decides that he should try to summon her in total darkness, and that's when things start to get interesting in a potentially paranormal way.
Maybe without the candle. Wow, I tried to blow the candle out and it came back on. Let's try it again. Wow, that's actually spooky. I can't blow the candle out. Now this is getting interesting. This is I like. Let's go.
The candle continues to stay lit despite blowing straight on it. You can hear the curiosity in his voice as DX5K starts to consider the possibility that he may not be alone after all. He quickly shakes the thought out of his mind and tries to blow out the candles for a 3rd time.
Nah, say something. I blew your candle out. I seen you kept trying to put the candle back up. It's lit.
This time, the candle goes out and he resumes talking trash to Bloody Mary. This could be proof that the legend is not real, or maybe Bloody Mary does not show up for non-believers. If it's not real, then I'd like to know why he couldn't blow out the candle. It doesn't really sound like he is acting. Number 8.
That happens to me all the time when I'm trying to blow out a candle, it just comes back up. It just happens sometimes, it's normal. Sorry, fixing my mouse pad there. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk, and I know I don't have, like, the best voice in the world. I'm not, like, a radio host voice, but I'm having a hard time with his. Yeah, let's keep watching.
8. The Family Challenge. Brianna and her father decide to take the Bloody Mary challenge, so they head for the bathroom mirror. Strange events start happening before they are even ready.
Oh my gosh, I have to turn the water on? What the heck?
What?
What the heck?
Did you? How the water just like made water? The thing made water noise.
Right when I said that.
Brianna lights a candle, turns on the sink, spins around 3 times while saying Bloody Mary.
Wait, you're not supposed to spin around, are you? I guess people do a bunch of different stuff. I thought that was the Candyman one. I don't know anymore.
And then this happens. They hear a loud crash, and they also think they heard a faint scream. Brianna tries to summon Bloody Mary one more time in the darkness, this time without candles. She is startled by something and says that she can see Bloody Mary, but her dad messes up and doesn't catch it on camera. All we get to see is her frightened reaction as she sprints out of the room and leans against a wall in fear. She could be acting, but then again, some people in the comments section said that they could see something in the mirror when she is running away.
No, I don't see anything.
Number 7. The Back Scratch. Guava Juice is a YouTuber who is tired of hearing strange knocking sounds all over his house. He reasons that if he can summon Bloody Mary, maybe he can get her to communicate with the other spirit and possibly convince it to go away. Little did he know that things are going to be 1,000 times worse by the end of this video.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Oh my god. Bloody Mary. Oh,
Don't like that.
Now we wait.
It doesn't take long before Bloody Mary announces her presence.
You hear that? Yeah, I heard that. It came from upstairs. If you're here, give us a. Whoa.
All
Close
3
your
of them feel
toilet lid,
uneasy now,
Jesus.
and they're ready to leave, but much to their dismay, they find that the lights no longer work, and the door itself is mysteriously stuck shut. They finally manage to open it after a while, but their door problems aren't over yet, as the door across from them glides shut on its own. Apparently, Mary is now on the loose in their home. They politely ask Bloody Mary to leave, and then Guava Juice feels something tearing at his back. He takes off his shirt and finds 6 claw marks. No one really knows exactly what to do next or how to react which I would say is completely understandable given the circumstances. I don't think Guava Juice ever gave an update about the spirit in his home, but if he did, then I'd really like to know more about it.
If you look at his cameras, like look at all his professional lighting.
And find
there. You look at that, you're like, okay, well, so obviously this person does this for a living, and this was a one-off for Halloween or something, and yeah, like it's all fake. I think most of these are fake, but it's still interesting. I like to watch it.
6 claw marks. No one really knows exactly what to do next or how to Number 6. Sisters meet the queen. 2 girls are alone in their room when they decide to play Bloody Mary for fun. They look into their mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times in a row with serious expressions. They wait for a bit before solemnly concluding that
Nothing happened. Disappointing, right?
they are talking about trying it again during the night when something interrupts their thoughts.
That's weird.
They both look very serious, especially when they notice the cord to their overhead light bulb is now swinging on its own.
The light.
Almost as if someone had brushed past it. It's just the 2 of them and the door is locked. They quickly end the video, no doubt feeling very uncertain about what they've just done. Number 5. The faceless...
Well, there's something on that or that side of the room, right? So it's either something shaking it, like a train going by. I mean, not that we heard a train, but there is something there that I think they just spooked themselves. That's what I would do too.
reflection. According to the legend, there are many different ways to summon Bloody Mary, which means that the method you choose could change what happens to you. The person in this video uses a slightly different method that I've never seen before. Instead of spinning around 3 times and then saying Bloody Mary, she says Bloody Mary once after each spin. This is the end result. Her face becomes smeared, and she quickly darts out of the room. If this video is real, then it appears that Bloody Mary somehow removed all of her facial features, perhaps as a warning. Number 4.
That's just a video edit. The video is just edited, you can tell.
100% real. That's what this YouTuber thinks about Bloody Mary after making this video. He says her name way more than 3 times, and then begins to taunt her out loud.
Are you real Bloody Mary? Or are you just a joke? Did y'all just hear that?
Still not convinced, the brave teen says her name some more and waits. It isn't long before he gets his reply.
Do that. What's going on here?
Drawers are opening on their own, the faucet turns on, and he soon concludes that Bloody Mary is very real after all. He goes to grab the door and finds that it won't budge. He puts his hands on top of his head now, obviously distressed. Just when he is sure that he's a goner, he manages to open the door and make an escape. Number 3.
Yeah, if I was a goner, the first thing I would definitely also do is keep holding my camera perfectly by the fucking mirror.
Behind you. Sean learned about summoning Bloody Mary from a friend. He thought about it for a couple days and then decided to try it for himself to see what happens. First, he tries to summon her with the lights on, and he isn't surprised when that method doesn't work. Next, he tries it with the lights off, which is something that he is a little hesitant to do, and with good reason too. He says her name 3 more times, and this is what he sees.
God.
The hunched over figure behind
Yeah.
him gives him a startle, and Sean turns out the lights just to make the terrifying scene go away. When he turns the lights back on, she has vanished. Just like in other videos, the doorknob gets jammed as he tries to leave, and then it suddenly releases. He retreats into the main area of his house and the video ends. I will say that this video could very well be fake. Maybe Bloody Mary is really just his sister or someone else he knows. His reaction seems a little off too, kind of like it could have been staged, but then again, he might have been really frightened and just trying to keep his cool for the camera. It's hard to tell for certain. Number 2,
Yeah, it's hard to
Nick
tell for
gets
certain,
bloody.
for certain.
A YouTuber named Nick makes it clear from the beginning that he does not believe in Bloody Mary in the slightest. He turns the lights off, and then 3 times in a row he sarcastically says,
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. See guys, like I said.
Before he has a chance to finish his sentence, the figure touches him and he falls to the floor. If this was real, exactly how this video was recorded or uploaded remains a mystery, as it looks like Nick might not have pulled through. Before we get to number 1, my name is
ridiculous.
Chills and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Also, I recently created a subreddit where you can submit videos and stories for future lists. It's r/1
It's a really
Dad's
long
Wrong
ad.
Again. 3 friends bravely choose to summon Bloody Mary while one of their parents records.
This is more believable, see, because it's just kids trying to do something for fun. It's not just like one YouTuber with someone that has Samara hair and shit. Like, I'm surprised their parents is filming this. If my kid would be like, oh, let's do Bloody Mary, can you record it? I was like, hell nah, you ain't. I was like, you ain't doing that. And if you want to do it, you're not doing it in this house. And if I found out you did it somewhere else, you're not coming back to this house.
They recite her name 3 times in the mirror, and when nothing happens, they decide that the legend is a bust. The dad makes fun of them for a little bit, and they go on with their day.
I guess now we know that Mary Worth doesn't like you.
According to them, it wasn't until much later that they actually looked at the video and noticed some strange occurrences that made them upload it onto YouTube. Look at the countertop in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, please. Come on now. Well, what other ideas?
I don't know, other ideas of how to get her to jump out of the mirror at us.
Maybe it takes a little longer.
Like how long?
I don't know, a couple minutes.
The candle appears to move by
Yeah, I think the kids are wasting time because this is staged, unfortunately.
itself on at least 2 separate occasions. I guess it could have been magnets, but I really don't understand how. It's important to add that they were all picking the candles up to light them just a moment earlier, and nothing was hidden underneath. Give me your best guess as to how they moved these candles, or better yet, tell me if you think it was Bloody Mary who was moving them. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a
Alright.
new video every
Well, definitely if you like this content, subscribe to this guy. He's got 6.2 million subscribers, so he must be doing something right, am I right? Let's check out the comments. I tried Bloody Mary at 3 a.m. in front of a mirror, but then my mom smacked me. That was scary. Don't all scare me, but I love the vibes. Same. Yeah, same. Awesome. I've tried summoning Bloody Mary no less than 100 times, but hey. What? I've tried summoning Bloody Mary no less than 100 times, but hey, when you cause even the devil to fear you, I guess a ghost won't want to come to me? What? Does this person think that they're freaking Constantine or something? Jesus. This gave me like gamer vibes. I told my mother, oops.
Although the legend has
No. I told my mother that I was scared of Bloody Mary when I was 7. She made me do the ritual alone in the house. I didn't see her, but The room got colder, and you heard noise from outside. Wow. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. I'll just drink a little bit more of this. I did drink until 3 in the morning last night. Do you know on YouTube there's like little quiz videos you can do? Yeah, I got addicted to that. Okay, here we go. This can be like the last one there. I played Bloody Mary. Let me just... A few months ago, with the lights turned off in my bathroom and the door locked. I stared into the mirror and whispered Bloody Mary 3 times at first, then waited about 10 seconds, then turned on the lights. And surprise, no Bloody Mary in mirror. Then I tried again because I really wanted Bloody Mary to appear. I don't believe in ghosts, but I wanted to take my own life at the time. Jesus. Decide to do the most evil way possible. I tried to count to 6 3 times, so it would make 666. Waited for 20 seconds, then turned on the lights. Bam. Still just me, no one else reflected in the mirror. So there you go. Bloody Mary isn't real. I busted the myth for you all. Sounds like a sympathy post. But who am I to judge? I wonder... I kind of forget. The actual tale of her is pretty... crazy. Like... Yeah, imagine that woman would capture you as a kid and bathe in your blood to stay young. There's nothing you could do about it. I feel like that's a lot more terrifying than what we just watched anyways. Okay, Bloody Mary challenges. Let me... No. How am I gonna save this? I'll find it again, I'm sure. I'll bookmark it. There you go. Done. Okay, so... Done. Okay. Oh my god. So that way I can link it to you guys. Done. I'm not allowed to bookmark it? Oh, it did. It just doesn't really Okay, that's... Must be some kind of weird new update. Sorry. Okay. So this is... 11 scariest things caught by drones.
Through the sky, high above, they sometimes catch things. Drones allow us to explore areas that we would otherwise never dare step foot in, and as they fly through the sky high above, they sometimes catch things that were never meant to be witnessed by the human eye. Number 11. This drone footage was taken somewhere deep in the Salt Fork Park in Ohio. The video starts out ordinarily enough, but then sometime around the 5-minute mark, you might be able to see something hiding in the thickets. Watch the left side of your screen closely as the drone starts to land, and pay close attention because it happens pretty fast.
A person?
Many people claim they can see a large creature stop and look up as the drone passes by. Some even claim that this is a Bigfoot sighting in broad daylight. I do see what they are talking about, but I personally don't see any movement, and I think it could possibly be a tree. Let me know if you see it and if you agree.
It's walking.
Number 10,
what are you talking about? It was literally walking. No movement. I saw the feet walk. I'm pretty sure I did, unless there's branches in between. That's just a person, honestly. Or a tree, like you said.
Freak thunderstorm sets this large hayfield on fire.
It would be a lot bigger than that if it was Bigfoot.
In Weld County, Colorado, a brave farmer named Eric Howard hops into his tractor and heads straight for the action. He has a wild plan that's about to greatly help firefighters contain the 30-acre blaze if it all goes well.
I've seen this before. It's a good idea.
Thinking fast, Eric quickly carves a long path across the field to keep the fire from spreading. It's a firefighting strategy called a fire line, which is where you remove the topsoil so that there is less material to burn. He barely manages to stay ahead of the inferno, and the dancing flames grow tall enough to melt the paint off his trusty tractor the whole time. Eventually, the wildfire is contained, and Eric is credited by the firefighters for his gutsy plan, which probably...
Like, can you imagine this is your whole life? This is how you make your money, and you put all of your work into this, and then it's all on fire, and then not just that, you lose all of that, but then you still have to restore that whole section that was on fire because of lightning. I'd be so devastated.
saved additional acres from going up in flames. Let me know what you would do in this situation, and if you think Eric should have left it to the professionals. Number 9. A Predator combat drone is conducting a routine patrol when suddenly something huge and fast enters its airspace. What appears to be some kind of unidentified flying object streaks by the drone. In a gigantic burst of white light, the drone turns around to scan the area, but whatever zoomed past is now long gone. Unfortunately, no further footage was recovered. I don't know if the lack of information surrounding this video is a sign that it's fake, or it means the military simply isn't saying anything. The unidentified flying object could be CGI, but outside of that possibility, what you are watching could very well be our first contact with very technologically advanced extraterrestrials.
I think it's one of those balls of lights that happen sometimes. They happen, I forget the exact term, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. People used to think it was paranormal for the longest time, but it's just like it's something that's very natural, just like the northern lights. But it's like a ball of light that goes sometimes into the woods or on top of a mountain, or what he just showed, it looked exactly like that. And then it just, yeah, so.
Number 8. A YouTuber named Run Gun Griff is a drone enthusiast who explores a lot of exotic locations on his channel. Most of his videos are taken on tropical islands, but this one was shot at a hard-to-find rural spot that he simply describes as being in the middle of nowhere. As his drone flies high, you can see that Run Gun Griff and his friend are standing in the middle of a huge field of crops that's covered in a series of strange markings. The symbols themselves are perfectly symmetrical and extremely precise in their geometry. Their designs look strikingly identical and appear to have no noticeable differences, a sign that it was not made by humans. I suppose that it would be possible to do this with farm equipment, but farmers have little reason to vandalize their own field, and since there's absolutely no flaws in the design, I think that there's a strong possibility that this was made by something extraterrestrial. Let me know if you think that these crop circles are man-made or extraterrestrial in nature, and if you recognize any of these symbols from any literature, movie, or video games, then I'd definitely like to know where they are from.
It's definitely somebody with too much time on their hands.
Number 7.
They showed you how they did it too. A while ago I saw it. It's you can have a plank of wood on the ground with 2 strings on the side. And then you stand on the plank as you pull, and then you can step behind once it's been flattened. It was really well explained.
A YouTube.
And how do you get perfect lines like that and everything? Well, I mean, you can prep for it, or you can fix your mistakes. If you made a line too crooked, well then you know, like drawing, you make the line a little bit thicker, so that shows your mistake, and then you fix the other lines to make it look thicker. I don't know. This is these have been busted for so long now.
YouTuber named Furious Otter is piloting his nosy drone across a long stretch of woods when he comes across a mysterious all-white object that doesn't match the native scenery. He grows curious and decides to take the drone closer to the ground to get a better look. It's a decision that he probably now regrets. It doesn't look like much at first, but the situation becomes much more clear after he zooms in. Is
somebody putting glasses on? It looks like a beekeeper.
A witch-like figure appears to crouch low while watching the drone from the tree line. I can't tell if they are waving at them or brushing something out of their hair, but either way, this strange hermit just shouldn't be out here this deep in the woods. This video is terrifying if it's real, but a couple of things make me question its authenticity. I know drones can get a lot closer than that, so why didn't he try to get closer to see if they needed?
Oh, it looks like a woman in a white dress. It looks like they were going towards the drone too. Maybe it's a woman that owns the land, and she saw this drone keep coming back, and she's like, I'm gonna get this for your... like breaking people's privacies and stuff.
Help instead of immediately flying away. I guess he could have been worried about losing his drone or possibly even getting cursed, so he just got out of there fast instead. If that's the case, then I can't say I blame him. Let me know what you think you would have done if you were there. Number 6. This new
Not would have flown my drone on top of somebody else's property. That's probably what I would have done. That's just me.
news drone records the aftermath of a giant blast that rocked a residential district in Westminster, Colorado. The giant smoldering crater you are looking at was once a home, and even worse, the blast was done on purpose. The owner of the home, 59-year-old Gary Pine, was living all by himself when he decided to take his life in a very vengeful way. He disconnected his natural gas line and let his house fill up with gas until it blew, blowing off the side of his neighbor's house and sending debris flying across 2 whole blocks. No one knows exactly why he did it, nor will they ever feel completely safe in their home again. Number 5. These
That's crazy. Maybe they were trying to get insurance.
National Geographic explorers are using high-tech drones to map out the inside of a churning volcano for the very first time. Their drones are able to get close enough to the lava to capture shots that would boil a human alive. The 1,000-degree temperatures claim more than a few drones during the study, and each one is an expensive loss. These drones use sophisticated 3D technology to map out the bottom of a lava pit.
Why is this blurred? Why does he put lines in front of the video? Is that so that they don't copyright him?
Something that has never been done before. You can even see an evil-looking entrance where the high-pressure magma shoots out of the volcano. The drones also have another purpose too. They let researchers measure exactly how close to the edge they can get before the incredible heat becomes too much to stand. Let me know if you think you'd be brave enough to do this kind of research, or if you'd rather have a safer occupation. Number 4.
Thanks.
An Australian YouTuber named Simon Lawrence is flying his drone high above his boat in Port Lincoln. He and his friends are looking to catch crabs, but soon they find something else entirely lurking in the deep ocean waters. The great white shark seems to silently study them for a bit before coming in for a closer look.
Oh wow.
Like he's keen. Fuck.
When the shark shows interest in their crab pot, they wisely cut it loose and watch the shark swim away. Simon and his friends are very lucky because great white sharks have been known to try and overturn boats by swimming straight into them at full speed. Number 3. This drone video was taken in late 2016. Golden Hour is a YouTuber who is apparently just trying to get some aerial shots of his small town when he stumbles upon something that definitely doesn't belong in a cornfield. It kinda looks like an ordinary scarecrow at first, but then you can see it's a clown in a bright orange outfit with equally colorful hair. The strange and unfriendly clown glares at the drone before...
Yeah, this is not... You're telling me that this is not staged right now. It's not even a clown. It looks like a politician mask or like a... that Halloween, that Christmas... that cranky green guy. Whatever the hell it is. It kind of looks like one of those faces. Like orange hair.
Sprinting away at full speed, it makes its way into the mouth of the forest shortly, and the drone takes off back to safety. I have questions about this video that are similar to number 7. If this video is real, then once again I don't understand why the drone operator didn't pursue the clown further to figure out where it came from. I guess the clown could have just been a friend in a costume, but then again, maybe this was one of the many real clowns caught trespassing on properties in 2016. It's hard to say for sure, so I'd definitely like to get your opinion. Number 2. A YouTuber named Justin Brown has been seeing odd-looking people living in tents near his hometown. In Lompoc, California. He is too nervous to investigate the situation in person, so he sends his drone over for a closer look. Imagine
just a bunch of, it's like back home when they called it Tent City. Just a bunch of homeless people that made an area into the woods with their tents and did a huge mess. Like, you see that huge mess there? They did the same thing in my hometown, and it was really, really messy. To the point where the cops had to go because they were starting fires and stuff. Like, I don't mean bonfires, I mean like fires dangerous because it's surrounded by trees, right?
Justin's surprised when he discovers an entire colony of strangers living on a riverbed less than a mile from his home. He has no idea who they are, what they want, or why they are so close to a suburban neighborhood, which doesn't seem particularly special in any way. Also, no one can seem to figure out what this mysterious blinking blue light is. Take a look at the way it keeps flashing persistently, and tell me what kind of technology you think it could be. Maybe together we can figure out who lives here and their purpose. Before we get to number 1.
What? What are these videos?
My name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what a day. Number 1. A YouTuber named Chris Lamb says that he was all alone when he shot this drone footage at Fort McClellan, Alabama, but the video says otherwise. You can clearly see that nobody is in the background at the beginning. But when Chris steadies the camera just a moment later, you can see someone standing by the street lamp. There's not enough time for anyone to walk out from behind a building, but yet here they are.
There's a car! There's a freaking car!
Also,
you can see the doors!
did you see how they seem to suddenly disappear in plain sight? I don't see any editing cuts, so I have absolutely no idea how this dark silhouette managed to vanish like that. Look again and you can definitely see them dematerialize. There's nothing wide enough for them to hide behind. They're just gone.
Oh, you mean back there? I thought you meant the guy in the parking lot. I was losing my mind.
Let me know if you think Chris Lamb's video is paranormal, extraterrestrial, or otherwise. A live broadcast can capture unusual content that was never intended to be the...
Alright, no, I don't think that was anything. Honestly, that was, I'm just gonna, like, close these. Yeah. I'm just gonna close these and bookmark this. There you go. Now I can share the links if you ever want to look at it. Let's see what the comments say. I remember being scared of these videos when I was younger. He's writing an essay. Imagine smoking weed in the woods, dude, with a drone spots you, then you found out people think you're an alien. Yeah. Many of us who grew up on farms learned from our ancestors how to put in a burn line. He did exactly what he knew he could do. Good for him. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. I'm gonna stop it here. That, like I said, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. I'm not perfect either, but the voice really kind of drained me. I feel like it was, there's a reason why we watch a lot of Nuke, okay? Nuke is really good. So I'm going to stop it here. I'm gonna go take a little breather, and then I'll record for Friday or whatever, but I hope you actually kind of enjoyed this with me. I know the videos were kind of but hopefully we're not doing this guy anymore, okay? I'm gonna look for someone else, and hopefully find something that's very interesting. So make sure that you put all your candles off. Wait. You blew them off. Wait. Make sure you're good at blowing your candles. Unlike that Bloody Mary guy, maybe? Yeah, do that before you go to bed. And, you know, if you had pills you had to take today, don't forget, you get your pills. And if you want to leave me a little chocolate bar on your table, like Santa Claus, I'll come and grab it through your floors. So have a good night and sweet nightmares.